What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here. I just wanted to touch base with my base, being you, my subscribers. I realized I hadn't been uploading much since, November, and I kind of want to give you a history of what's been happening and why that's the case. And, I am driving right now, so that does take priority over recording this video. So, no, I'm not going to be making eye contact. No, I won't be taking my sunglasses off. And sometimes there's going to be dead spaces, but I can't edit, and that's part of the reason why there's been a space. So I stopped uploading in November because I was doing a temp account in November for Walmart, where I was hauling groceries in the Northeast, running out of Pottsville, PA, and the job itself was 5 days a week, and I had, the job did actually take up most of my time, and so I had to pay attention to it. You can't do things like I'm doing right now, record a video while you're driving a semi in the Northeast, because it's much more involved, and you have to pay attention every little second. Even though I am paying attention every second now, the seconds there are shorter, if that makes sense. Is that it takes 100th of a second for some fucktard to do something retarded, and it happens all the time. Whereas down here where I'm at now in South Carolina, there's not as many idiots on the road, there's not as many people on the road, and because of that, there isn't as fractional amounts of times where there's going to be somebody doing something retarded. So that was part of it. And then also, I did get 2 days off a week when I was there, but those 2 days off, because it was coming out of Pottsville, PA, I was able to go home. And so I was actually going home and spending time with my friends and family. Some of you were actually the people that I was visiting, and some of you, I don't even know. But in that time, I wasn't doing videos because I was doing visiting, and I find it to be very rude to be recording videos and editing videos in time I could be spending with people that I haven't spent time with in almost a year, or in some cases, 6 months. But in any case, I wasn't doing it then. And then first week of December, that job ended, and I came back to doing this. Well, there's only about 3 weeks between that and my home time for Christmas. And again, when I went home for 11 days for Christmas, I was pretty much done with Jersey at that point, because I had spent 6 weeks visiting family, but I still did it. And again, I'm not gonna record videos while I'm busy with family, because I don't get to see them all the time. So then, we're not quite up to where I'm at now, but when I came back from Christmas, I got assigned a different truck. And I'm not doing a video review of that different truck because it's almost exactly the same as my first truck, which I already got a video tour of. It's the same color, it's a 2016 Freightliner, it still doesn't have an inverter. The big difference between this one and my first truck is my first truck had 2 armrests and this one doesn't, which I fucking hate. And I got a pillow on my window over there for my elbow, because my elbow naturally gravitates to the door, and the door feels like I'm putting my arm on a brick. So there's that. But I did record one video while I was home for Christmas, and that's the review of the 2020 Toyota Camry that I had as a rental car. But I didn't edit it, thinking I was going to get a truck that had an inverter, because Werner boasts that all their trucks are an average of 1.9 years old, and ones that are within 2 years of each other, the ones that are within 2 years of age, all have inverters. So then they gave me a 4-year-old, 5-year-old truck, and I don't have an inverter. The problem with not having the inverter is they only let you plug in a 300 watt inverter, and I can't find a 300 watt inverter I have 175 watts, and I'm probably going to get a 400 watt inverter and just convert it to the cigarette lighter plug-in or 12 volt plug-in, so that I can charge my laptop. But that's the problem I'm having, is my laptop takes 180 watts and the inverters I have are 175, so I can't charge my laptop. And I flew the drone yesterday, and that's when I got the laptop out to realize that I couldn't charge it. And I kind of knew I couldn't charge it, but I thought it had a full charge. And a drone video is very easy because I do most of it from the phone, and then I just, marry the two and upload it. And that video will come when I get the opportunity to, but that video hasn't come yet because now I can't boot up the laptop, so I can't do this. And like I said, this video is not going to be edited. It's just raw as it is, and it's only because I want to touch base with you. And yes, I recorded it up and down, which is something I never ever do, except right now, because it made more sense for the angle that it is. Otherwise, I mean, you'd be seeing more of the background of my truck. Big deal. You want to see more of me because I'm sexy as hell. My next day's off. I am going to Mardi Gras, and I'll get videos of that, but I don't know when or how I'm going to edit and upload, and that's kind of the problem, is I have to get the inverter together to be able to charge the laptop so I can edit videos. And then I also can't play PlayStation while I don't have an inverter. But the big problem of not having an inverter is none of that stuff. It's that I can't use my microwave or my electric skillet to cook. So now I have a fridge and a freezer, and all the food that I have has to be stuff that I can eat as is, which sucks. And that makes me have to go grocery shopping more, and that means, well, more time out of my time to make money, and it's less efficient. So it is what it is. Otherwise, I actually like this truck better, because everything is better than the piece of shit International I had. This one climbs better, gets the same fuel economy, it's more comfortable, it has a bigger sleeper cab, but like I said, you've already gotten a tour of it, and it's still light blue, and you will actually see my truck in that drone video and every other drone video after that, as soon as I figure out the whole charging thing, because I'm always flying for my truck, and I haven't been able to fly as much in the time that I haven't been uploading, because not just, like, I can charge the drone, that's not the problem, but the weather hasn't been promoting. If I gotta pull over because the winds are too high to drive the truck, well, then I can't fly the drone. And if it's snowing or raining, I can't fly the drone. And most of the time it's been too windy, but I have had to pull over because of snow, not because I couldn't drive in it, but because the idiots in front of me couldn't drive in it, and it was a 70 mile an hour zone, and I could have been doing 68, but they were doing 30, and that's not worth my time. So I pulled over, and then it got windy, and I can't fly in that time. But this video's rambled on long enough. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that I haven't forgot about you. It's just, I do have a job to do. That comes first, and, well, in my current situation, I can't do everything that I want to do as far as YouTube's concerned, and I'm still uploading from my phone, which means all the end cards that I was doing are kind of pointless, and all the tags and all that stuff don't happen because I'm uploading from my phone, and that's gonna keep happening because I use my hotspot to play PlayStation. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I want to thank you for watching, and of course I do want you to click on and watch other videos that you missed. See you all in my next video.